It is the third week of Black History Month. We know, of course, Black History is 365, 366 if it's a leap year, right? And so we still want to make sure we are recognizing it, of course, during February. And so at this time, we will have our next segment of Guess Who? Amen. And it's going to be brought to us by none other than Sister Clover Harrison.
Can you guess who I am? I was born into slavery in Tennessee in 1838, but I escaped to freedom during the Civil War. In 1862, I fled to the 23rd Indiana Infantry Regiment, where soldiers protected me from being returned to slavery. I served as a nurse for Union soldiers, caring for the wounded throughout the war. Soldiers lovingly called me Aunt Lucy because they treated me like family. I marched with the troops in the Grand Review of the Armies in 1865, celebrating the Union victory, alongside many of the veterans I served. When my nurse's pension was first denied, 55 veterans petitioned Congress, and in 1898, a special act awarded it to me. I became the only honorary female member of the Grand Army of the Republic, a major Union veterans organization. Do you know who I am?
Born into slavery in Tennessee in 1838, Lucy Higgs Nichols entered a world that denied her freedom, her voice, and her future. But history shows us something powerful. Oppression could not silence her destiny. In 1862, during the turmoil of the Civil War, she made the life-altering decision to escape bondage. Her journey led her to the 23rd Indiana Infantry Regiment of the Union Army. But Lucy did not remain on the sidelines of history. She stepped directly into it. While bullets flew and disease swept through crowded camps, Lucy became a nurse to wounded soldiers. She sat beside the dying. She comforted young men far from home. And when medicine ran out, she was resourceful by using herbs and natural remedies. When hope ran low, her presence restored it. The soldiers saw her as more than a helper. They saw family. This earned her the nickname Aunt Lucy. In the chaos of war, she became a steady refuge for many. Lucy marched with the regiment through some of the most grueling campaigns of the Civil War and was present through the Union's ultimate victory. When the war ended in 1865, she even participated in the historic Grand Review in Washington, D.C., celebrating the preservation of the nation. But her story did not end when the war was over. Lucy settled in New Albany, Indiana, surrounded by the very soldiers whose lives she helped save. Years later, when she was denied a military pension because she was not an enlisted soldier, those same veterans refused to let her be forgotten. More than 50 soldiers petitioned Congress on her behalf. Battle-hardened men stood together and declared, "Honor her. She served too." And in 1898, Congress passed a special act granting Lucy Higgs Nichols a pension, a rare recognition for a woman, and even more remarkable for a formerly enslaved Black woman. She was later named an honorary member of the Grand Army of the Republic, one of the nation's most prominent Union veterans organizations, a testament to the respect she earned. Lucy lived until 1915, leaving behind a legacy not written merely in textbooks, but in the lives she touched and the history she helped shape. I am Lucy Higgs Nichols, Civil War nurse, freedom seeker, and unsung hero.